Hello, the game has started. It's me to go first. I have one vowel and the X. I have prex. I wonder if I should. Yeah, that looks alright. Could play Meng and keep the X, but no, get rid of the X. Not a good pickup at all. I have no vowels and a lot of heavy tiles, so unless it's, oh well, opponent bingos with Escalade. And I think I might go with jam here for 22. 22's a little bit better than changing, but not much. I have one vowel to work with now. So cos or pos. Maybe I was thinking zoned, but that's face value. Opponent bingos again. And he takes both the cos and the pos spots. Not a great spot to be in currently. 130 behind. But we'll just keep forging on, I guess. Mong. I only have one vowel, which seems to be the defining characteristic of these racks so far. Okay, opponent plays Wharf. I have Ziffs for 72. Finally a decent score. Prex takes a Y. I have a Y. Just looking at maybe BY better. In by 28, that's probably better. Biding, I think, is good. Yeah. N darts plus an N. The E does look like it helps the rack, but I've only got one vowel, so not good. Strand. I don't think strand is good, as in STRANNED. No, it doesn't look familiar. Dextrans, but not dentrans. Okay, how to retain my one and only vowel and still score. There's 27 vowels to come. Surely I've got to pick up at least one or two. There we go. Estrone. Okay, opponent bingos with cask. Do I have a 9 timer? Not seeing a 9 timer. Is there just any bingo with the C? Surely there is. What am I missing? Okay, I have the stone component of a word. So I have ear stone, rose stone through an O. Not seeing a play. I mean, I have estrones. If it takes an S, I think it does. But is there something better with this E? Not seeing it. So, earstone doesn't get doubled. Resonate doesn't work. And estrons, okay. Overlent. But nothing with a C that I can see. Convert with an L. Paneity. Will that play? Don't know if Panaiti makes anything with a D, but tip for 29. Panaiti. Okay, opponent scores there. Estrones. I have yep here for 31. Does Panaiti have an anagram? Not that I can see. Epinasty through an S, I think. The S not in the right spot. What about tipped? 38, yeah, I like that. I'll draw some scoring tiles. I'm down to about 4 minutes, so gotta keep an eye on the time. I have a ween here for 27, and then I get to use the Y on the next turn. I don't think opponent's gonna bingo, although he's close. The V, violate, ovulate, something like that. Is ween the play? I don't know. What about... No, that can't be best. I think ween is the play. Oh, not ween, sorry, wenna. IE onto an E. I don't think I have an outplay, so opponent will probably go out in 2. But can I score enough with my Y? So play of E for 22. Prexy, Sovi no good. I can't get my Y to play twice, which is a shame there. Oh, yeed is good, but jowl is not. Wow, this is close. Yeas. 15. I don't know if yay takes an S. I should know that. I mean, AY, suppose for 23. That's probably best. Dank. Y-E or A-Y, unless I'm missing, I mean, yeah, that's 19, which, don't know if it gives plays back to, but that's 22, so obviously I'll go for the 22 spot. If the 23 spot is taken, Taj is good. That doesn't help. Ajin. 15. That's 21. I might actually do the 21 play because it's equivalent to a 19-point score because of the count back of the I. So 19. And this is the equivalent of also 19. Interesting. Is there really no way I can go out in two? I mean in one from this point. I'm not seeing it. I-E, A-I-Y-E-E, but no spades spot for that. Rogie is good. My opponent's given me a 28 point. Oh no, Rogie is without the E. Actually, I got a bit excited there. So if I go with N-Y-E, that's 24. Minus 4 is 20. That should do it. Yeah, that should do it, unless opponent's got a really clever outplay. Well, this is the equivalent of a 20-point play, so I haven't, with the count back, 24 less the 4 points. So I think I have to go with this. Yep. No. So opponent needs 24 to draw. Actually 22 to draw. Ah, he doesn't manage it. Wow, close game. I really thought I was not going to get back into that after the 130-point lead. But that's Scrabble. Games can turn very quickly. Let's see what we missed. Prex for 26 seems best. Escalade, nice bingo by opponent, straight down onto the triple word. Jam for 22 seems fine. Jag also suggested. Gustable, 4-timer for 90 points, and this is where I felt a little bit dejected because I had 130 points roughly to make up, and I'm sitting with this rack. So Fog is suggested at 12C for 23. Okay, Fog. I did contemplate it mentally, but yeah, I think I wanted to get rid of an extra consonant because leaving 4 consonants on the rack does make it problematic if you pick up another 2 consonants And as it happens, I think I did pick up 3 consonants on the next rack. Anyway, opponent's rack Wharf seems fine for 24. Ziffs for 72 helped me bridge the gap there a bit, so that was good. Hoaing for 22 was best for opponent. Through the A and N. He went with Gory. Biding for 39 was best. Opponent scored well with a vowel heavy rack. Hioi for 27. And then I thought the E might have given me a bingo, but nothing on offer. And for 23, or Strand for 34. Okay, getting some overlap there. Similar equities. Yeah. Cask for 46. Nice play by opponent. And now he's established a 90-point lead again. Estrones, but E-rodents for 70. Yeah, that would have been nice. An extra 6 points. Happy to get a bingo down though. Now we're 20 points behind. Dank for 42 puts me another bingo behind. And then I have Overlent for 65, so that was good. And then Voicer for 33 was best for opponent. Through that C there, but he went with a similar play, didn't he? Also Outcried, very nice for 33, keeping the V. Tipped for 38 was a good score, I thought, from a bingo rack that didn't have a home, Panaity. Paya also suggested for 30 with a strong rack leave at 2B. Oh, PYA there, that's not bad. But yeah, I just felt I needed to bridge the gap as quickly and effectively as possible with the highest score I could find. So that was my thinking. And now we're kind of neck and neck, so opponent struggling a bit with vowels here. Scores, he had 26 with, oh dear, 14G. Through the D, that's nice. Oh dear. 26 points. Wow. And that would have left the V on his rack to be able to score with next turn. So that might have been a crucial move going into the end game. He went with Sove. Dioi for 23 from this D at the bottom here. I went with Wenna for 27. And opponent very close to a bingo, none on offer. Dowlair for 29. That's quite nice. Doesn't really give too much back to me if opponent plays that. And 29 puts him, 10 points ahead with a possibility of going out the next turn. Yeah, actually he almost certainly will, because he'd be left with a T and there were none in the bag. Wow, that might have been interesting. Dowlayer. So IA at the end, what could I do with my rack? The best I could do was YA there, so 15, 19, 20 points. and he would have been on 410. I would have been on 420, so 10 points between us. Then if he can play his T somewhere for about 6, he could quite possibly win. Oh, look at that. He could have played his T there, out. He would have gone out without and won the game. So Dowlia is a winning play. Unless I'm missing a really good spot for my Y. E, I, A. Yeah, I don't think I have a better Y spot. Wow, Dowlia, I'm almost certain, is the winning play there for opponent. Anyway, tough to spot when, end game and you're looking for 2 play outs and you kind of get stuck in that way of thinking. Anyway, opponent went with Rogue. Oh, look at that. After discussing IE for a good few minutes, I overlooked it as an outplay. That is irony for you. I kept saying, I wish there was an E so I could play IE. Anyway, pretty funny that I couldn't. Now, wait a minute. They're suggesting... Oh, 14, yeah, just one across or from J14 or from K14 across. Wow. Just want to have a look at opponent's Rogue. Was there a better option? Dowlia? But what about Oh Dear? Maybe Oh Dear wins for him as well. Oh Dear at this stage 26. And can he go out with ILTU? Litu is good. Not sure. Anyway, Dahlia definitely wins it. And that was the end of the game. Vital and opponent went out. So, interesting game there. Very exciting at the end. Hope you enjoyed watching that game. And I will see you next time.